Good morning, this is Shaman Oracle reading, and this reading is for the sign of Leo. And the card that came out, the soul card, is called Return, and the animal spirit card is Raccoon. The return card is saying to return means also that one first has to arrive from somewhere, coming from somewhere to get to here, where we are now. Life on earth is a journey, and this journey is teaching us many lessons. This journey is full of surprises, and when we experience fun things, the journey is fun. And when we experience hardships, the journey isn't quite that much fun anymore. But we keep going because this journey is ongoing. It is a journey that forces us to see and to feel. And we do. We see beautiful trees, flowers, a stream of water, a lake, a sea, an ocean. We are astonished to see all kinds of locations: plains, valleys, flatlands, mountains, and desert regions. Ice glaciers with bitter cold winds, places where it rains a lot, and places where it does not rain enough. We learn of storms, hurricanes, typhoons, monsoons, and floods. And all that makes us feel. We are not untouched by all of this. It has an impact on us, and we start to investigate. It's an investigation about life. We ask ourselves, how come I am here? How come I am here at this particular location? Sometimes we even feel we do not really belong in that place. We are longing to be someplace else, and this world is huge, so we think we do have options. Perhaps our longing is the longing to return to what has been our home before. We never know for sure, but we have a vague inkling that perhaps we experienced another place and time before. Now, however, we are here at this place and time, and we continue our journey with that passion to explore further and to experience more. People fulfill their longing for other places by planning a vacation. They long to be at the beach when they live far away from one. They long to see high mountains when where they are is no mountain anywhere. They long to see more sunshine when they experience rain and winds. It's good, such longing. We are supposed to have passion in our hearts. Longing makes us curious for more and new experiences. We learn that there is more out there, more for us to discover. This journey teaches us to feel compassion for humans living in different locations. We suddenly understand better how difficult life is to those who live in the midst of ice glaciers and bitter cold winds. We suddenly understand better how difficult life is to those who live in a desert. And we also understand better that some regions on earth come close to paradise. There is good weather, exotic fruits, there are beaches, oceans, and lots of happy people. Where is our longing come from? I think it was Plato who said that longing comes from remembering. an experience the soul remembers. That's why we long. So maybe our soul remembers a certain location from another time of existence. The card return is that, the return to where we came from, wherever that is. But before we return, we have to go on this journey to experience life and all its ups and downs. Now we come to the animal spirit card, the raccoon. The raccoon is a symbol of our many masks and often symbolizes theft or sneakiness. The raccoon's wisdom is the understanding of the nature of masks, disguise, and dexterity. The raccoon seeks guidance and confidence, questioning without fear, balancing curiosity, also shape-shifting, and secrecy. The raccoon's magic is his mask. The raccoon is like a curious child opening house doors, bin lids to take food and other things. We can never be quite sure what to discover once the mask or masks are lifted, says this card. And we can enjoy many different identities, be it with friends, partners, children, parents, work colleagues, and even strangers. This medicine teaches us to let go of the many roles we play or fill. Having various identities is not a bad thing. We can adapt to changing circumstances when appropriate. Over time, this is as easy a habit as changing one's clothes. The raccoon assists you in wearing the different masks, and a raccoon personality does well in professions to do with theater. If raccoon is your animal spirit, eating mainly fruit and vegetables will be beneficial to your health. The thief and scavenger image given to the raccoon comes from being always seen around the bins and trash cans, and when a human being appears, the raccoons, they run away. Raccoons are clever animals using their front paws. They have opposable thumbs, helping them to open the jars. They also can get at cardboard boxes or bottles, which is no problem to them at all. Did you know that a scientific name for a raccoon is Procyon lotor? Procyon has a Greek origin and means before the dog. No one knows why this name was given to the raccoon. The latter part of its name is lotor, which may have been derived from Latin lutor, meaning washing. It may refer to the animal's habit of washing its food prior to eating it. The name Procyon lotor may have been chosen as the expert felt the raccoon was ancestral to dogs. If you keep seeing a raccoon during daytime, it may be a symbol of the fact that someone needing to be unmasked. Native Americans have many different names for the raccoons, and they all refer to the animal's dexterity. Names are Cray and Chippewas, used for raccoons, meaning the one who picks up. Some tribes referred to raccoons' perceived magical powers, and some Sioux names given to them, meaning one who is sacred or one with magic. The Dakota Sioux called the raccoons Wekakalega, meaning sacred one with a painted face. And the Aztecs term for raccoon translates to one who takes everything in his hands. Their term for the female raccoon means she who talks with the gods, while their term for females with cubs translated as little old one with knowing things. Many Native American idols and carvings resemble raccoons. Many tribes also believed that raccoons and dogs were related and even kept them as pets. In Celtic folklore, the raccoon is a trickster, using its wits to steal food from other animals. The raccoon is not a bear, but for a long time it was thought to be related to pandas. The name Ursus lotor, washing bear, has been closely related to Procyon lotor, which is the name given to raccoons. And in Germany, where the raccoons were introduced in 1930s, people called the species Waschbär, meaning washing bear. This name probably comes from the fact that the raccoons love to douse in water, food fish, crayfish, and frogs, anything found in the shallow parts of rivers and lakes prior to eating them. That is why raccoons often live close to riverbeds and lakes. The hand and foot washing behavior of raccoons has mainly been seen in captivated and domestic raccoons and has been termed a dousing or dabbling of food. Among the Celts, Scots, and Welsh people, the raccoon sign means a lovable rascal. Raccoon encounters and omens. The raccoons, they are playful, curious, and fairly solitary animals. They live on the outskirts of human dwellings, so they can get food easily. Their habit of dipping objects in water is seen as curiosity and also mysterious. They tend to live in peace with humans and animals of other species. The raccoon symbolizes the human ego. It is the personal I whose objective is to claim its space in the outside world. Spiritually, a raccoon means that you need to observe your ego. Understand that the ego is not a monster, rather it is a part of our consciousness and needs and deserves love. My late husband had a friend who had a raccoon for a pet, and he liked the raccoon and told me how cute it was looking through all his pockets to find something to eat. In many myths and cultures, the raccoons and coyotes were called upon to put an end to freezing weather. Calling upon them brought rain and so an end to the freeze. Thus, in many mythological stories, the raccoons have a connection to rain and bring a balance in nature. In Japan, tanuki, which is raccoon, and the spiritual meaning of raccoon have a great significance. The tanuki is seen near human dwellings and not so much in the wild. Tanuki means good luck and prosperity. You will find thousands of stories about the raccoon in Japanese folklore. According to the traditional stories, the raccoon could take on any appearance and could easily transform itself. Many restaurants in Japan have a raccoon statue outside, and they are depicted holding their favorite drink, Nihonshu, in the left hand, and in the right hand it is depicted holding an accounts book. This means bringing good luck to the business. Raccoon hunters rely on the owls to tell them if their hunt will be successful. If they hear the owls cry on the left-hand side of their path, the hunt will fail. The raccoon spirit animal indicates that you have a masked problem solver watching over you. Raccoons are problem solvers and can find a way out of any problem or mess. Their personality is smart and dexterous. They can open cans and bottles with ease, and its longer finger works magic. They are nocturnal animals that live on trees during the day, and they hunt in small packs at night. When a raccoon arrives as your spirit animal, it may be trying to hit you between the eyes with a message that is obvious, but you aren't able to see it yet. However, worry not, for this spirit animal will guide you patiently through all the steps so you can arrive at your own breakthrough. So that was the raccoon. That was the reading for Leo. Thank you, Leo, for being here. I appreciated it, and please come back next time when I have another reading. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.